this method is devoted to the examination of the retina, of the optic nerve, of the blood vessels of the retina, and of the macular area, the so-called yellow spot or macular filter in later. But there exist several difficulties. It's really difficult for you, to see clear the fundus. Our postgraduates train for several weeks, sometimes months. And of course, during a very short cycle of ophthalmology, it's usually impossible. And we ask you during the credit, we understand it, and during the credit we ask you to just show the technique of examination. If you'll manage to see any changes, very good. But in case of narrow pupil, it's usually impossible for the student.
Should be dilated.
The pupil should be dilated, but it's also difficult because if I'll put the drops, you can't read for several hours and can't prepare for the next lesson. So on this Saturday, if there will be such a heroes in your group who will allow us to dilate the pupil, we will dilate it, and then we can dilate only one eye. Of several persons, for example, one eye of 2 or 3 persons. And then I'll show you another method, more easy for understanding, method of direct electric ophthalmoscopy, not indirect but direct ophthalmoscopy. In another room, when it will be free of doctors, will be free of. It will be
take a picture.
Easy. Yes, and you examine each other, and you'll see such a picture like on these charts. Like with normal.
Yes.
You'll see optic nerve disc, but it's rather dark in this picture. Normally it's
yellow,
more pale optic nerve disc, blood vessels, and yellow spots. Okay. So you think a bit if there will be such a person.
Eu posso fazer.
Or maybe.
Porque eu tenho problema na retina. Se quiser.
This one you're showing is
fundus.
Okay, you can.
This one you're showing.
You'll be. And take his passport. Yes.
Okay. So
and exchanges on pupil dilation.
So we can see the optic nerve, blood vessels, and macular area.
Yeah. How to examine? It looks like the previous one, like distant direct ophthalmoscopy, but the only difference, you add lens 13 diopters, and you put it at distance about 7-8 centimeters from the fundus, and this lens allow us to increase the picture from the fundus, increase this reflex, and see it in form of picture of the fundus of the. I understand it's really difficult. You should train every day for several hours on white pupil, and so during the credit just show the technique. The technique of examination is for the right eye. When we check the right eye, we ask the patient to look at small finger of your right hand. When you check the left eye, you ask the patient to look at your left ear. Why? If your patient look directly at you, the light will come and you'll see the yellow spot. It's in the central position. Optic nerve disc are situated nasally. To see clear optic nerve disc, it's necessary to turn the eyeball. If we talk about right eye, we ask the patient, look at my small finger. In this position of his eye, I can examine his optic nerve disc of the right eye. If we are checking the left eye, please fix on my left ear. I sort of crossing, yes? Yes. We should turn the eyeball inward.
Because of chiasm.
No. Because we talk about the optic nerve, we can't see chiasm. Chiasm is in the brain, in the cranial cavity. So, please fix my small finger. Now I see the red reflex from the fundus, from the area of disc, and if I put the lens here, I'll enlarge this, and I'll see. Of course, only I can see through this hole in the center. This is the technique of examination of the right eye. Please fix my left ear. Now I see the red reflex from the fundus of the left eye, and now I see the optic nerve disc of his right right fundus, right optic nerve disc. Conclusion.
Conclusion.
Also concave, plane to you, concave. With concave you converge. Yes, you
Rays
can
of light.
easily have a good focus of light rays. Conclusion. For the eye, in this position we can examine only optic nerve disc, and your conclusion and blood vessels. Your conclusion will be optic nerve disc and blood vessels without pathology. That's all. Optic nerve disc. Yeah, also normal. Mild changes according to your myopia, but it's like a sign of myopia. It's not a complication. It's caused no changes in the visual functions. It's just a sign of myopia, the so-called myopic crescent on the temporally from the optic nerve disc.
So you saw it.